Roland, thank you. Renewed terror concerns worldwide after a series of attacks, both here in the U.S. and abroad. What are the reasons, and what is law enforcement doing to try to stop them? Chief Political Correspondent Scott Thuman reports on the changes law enforcement is looking at.
Losing ground in Syria and Iraq, ISIS and those inspired by the terror group are taking a toll elsewhere. The latest scare in Los Angeles, where the FBI says a 26-year-old Army veteran who'd recently converted to Islam plotted to set off an explosion at white supremacist rallies.
Sometimes we get asked what keeps you up at night. This is a case that keeps us up at night.
The alleged motive, revenge for the deadly attacks on 2 mosques in New Zealand.
There's no question that the territorial defeat of the Islamic State, such as it was, is a huge step forward. But talk of the Islamic State as a terrorist group being defeated is extremely premature.
And expert Matthew Levitt warns there is a separate resurgence of al-Qaeda to grapple with too. It comes on the heels of the deadly shooting at a California synagogue and a thwarted plot at National Harbor near Washington, D.C., where a man allegedly planned to drive this stolen van through a sidewalk of pedestrians. Part of the problem, an old one but still overwhelming, recruiting and inspiring over the internet.
Doesn't this sound a bit like a broken record? Haven't we been talking about how the spread of social media allows for the spread of terror?
Well, unfortunately, what's routine as a conversation piece doesn't mean that it's something that we've solved as a social or a national security issue. The fact is that terrorists still are able to exploit the use of the internet. They move from different platforms and they're still able to communicate.
And now a rare but recent appearance by Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, many thought was dead. The FBI worries it could inspire the same way Osama bin Laden used videos during the Afghanistan war. In Washington, Scott Thuman, CBS 2 News.